Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. That night didn't just feel wrong. It felt like a warning Jacob couldn't escape. And trust me, what he walked into, it wasn't a mission. It was something far more dangerous. So, here's what went down. And honestly, it starts off like any other high risk assignment Jacob has handled before, but quickly spirals into something way darker. Jacob heads into what's supposed to be an active compound, expecting resistance, movement, anything but instead silence. Not normal silence. No, the kind that makes your skin crawl, like the entire place is watching you. Right from the beginning, something doesn't sit right with him. And you know that feeling, right? When everything looks fine on the surface, but deep down you just know something's off. Yeah? That's exactly where Jacob is. As he moves deeper, things get worse. His comms go dead completely, no backup, no contact, nothing, and that's when it hits him. He's not just alone, he's been cut off on purpose. Every step he takes starts to feel like he's walking straight into something carefully planned. Then he finds the room, the one filled with screens, and that's where everything changes. Because suddenly it's clear this entire mission was never real, it was a setup, a trap designed specifically for him. Let me walk you through this because the tension here it's insane. Jacob steps into the compound already carrying that uneasy feeling like something in his gut is trying to warn him, but he keeps pushing it down. That's who he is. He follows orders, trusts the system, believes there's always a bigger picture. But the deeper he goes, the harder it becomes to ignore that voice in his head. The place is just wrong. Too clean, too still. Think about it. This is supposed to be a hotspot, right? Somewhere alive with activity, but instead it feels staged. Like someone built a perfect illusion and then just left it there. His footsteps echo louder than they should, bouncing off the walls in a way that makes the emptiness even more unsettling. And I'm telling you, in moments like that, your own movements start to feel like a risk. He literally mutters to himself, "This doesn't feel right." And you can feel that tension building. His instincts are screaming now, every sense of dialed up, and then he shakes his comms, stating, "That's it, nothing else." Now imagine that moment because for someone like Jacob, that never happens. Not in the middle of a mission, not when he needs backup the most. He tries again, calling out quietly, trying to keep control, but deep down he already knows something is seriously wrong. And then comes the realization that hits even harder. He is completely alone, not just physically but intentionally isolated, cut off, like someone planned this down to the smallest detail. But Jacob doesn't panic. That's the thing, his training kicks in, forcing him to slow his breathing, to think instead of react. He starts analyzing everything, the silence, the environment, the inconsistencies. And piece by piece, the truth starts forming. This isn't just a bad mission, it's a setup. Then, out of nowhere, a sound, a faint metallic clang echoes somewhere deeper inside, and just like that, his entire body tenses. He calls out, firm and controlled. But there is no response, just silence again. Except this time. It's heavier, it doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels like something is there, watching. He keeps moving, slow and calculated, scanning every shadow. And the deeper he goes, the more the space seems to close in around him. You ever had that feeling? Like the walls are tightening, the air getting heavier? That's exactly what's happening there. And then he sees it, a door slightly open. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Because that door shouldn't matter, but it does. Something about it feels intentional, like it's not just there, it's waiting for him. A trap inside a trap. He hesitates just for a second. His instincts are practically yelling at him to stop, but he can't turn back. Not now, not without answers. So he pushes the door open, and what's inside? Screens everywhere, dozens of them, each one showing different angles of the compound and him. Every move he made, every step he took, All of it watched, recorded, controlled. I mean, imagine that realization hitting you all at once. It's chilling. And that's when he says it. This isn't a mission, it's a trap. Then suddenly a slow clap cuts through the silence. And honestly, that moment is straight out of a nightmare. A voice follows, calm, almost amused, like whoever's behind this has been waiting for this exact realization. Jacob turns instantly ready to fight, and a figure steps out of the shadows. You can already tell this person isn't scared of him, not even a little. There's confidence in the way they move, like they're completely in control. Jacob demands answers who they are, why he is there, but the responses vague, calculated, almost like they're enjoying this. You are here because we needed you to be. That line alone tells you everything. This wasn't random. This wasn't chance. This was planned. And then it clicks for Jacob. The mission, the intel, all of it was fake. Fed to him piece by piece just to bring him here. And the figure, they basically confirm it, even compliment him for figuring it out. But here is where it gets personal. Jacob realizes there is no way this could have been done without help. Someone on this inside, someone he trusted, and you can feel that shift in him. From anger to something colder, betrayal, the figure doesn't confirm it outright. But they don't deny it either. And that silence it says everything. Then Jacob asks the real question. What do they want? And the answer it's not about power, it's not about information. They want to see what he does when everything he believes in falls apart. Before he can even process that, the screens change. New images flash across them, files, footage, moments from his past, secrets, things buried deep, things no one should have access to, and you can just imagine how that feels. That moment where your past, your darkest moments, are suddenly out in the open. He demands to know how they got it. But again, no real answer, just more confirmation that this was never an accident. They have been watching him, studying him, and then comes the line that really hits. They know exactly how to break him. At that point, everything changes because Jacob finally understands this isn't about a mission at all. It's about him. The trap, the setup, the betrayal, it was all designed specifically for him. And just when it feels like it couldn't get worse, the door slams shut behind him, loud, final. No way out. He's not just in the trap, he's the target. This situation completely flips everything we thought we knew about Jacob's world. Up until now, he's been someone who trusts the system, someone who believes in the structure he operates within, but this moment, it shatters that foundation entirely. If someone on the inside really did set him up, then it means the very system he trusted is compromised. And that's terrifying. On top of that, the psychological angle here is huge. This isn't just about capturing him. It's about breaking him mentally. They have studied his past, his secrets, his behavior. They are not just attacking him physically. They are going after his identity, his sense of self, and honestly, that's way more dangerous. I'm not even going to lie. This is the kind of twist that gets under his skin. Like, I can't believe how calculated this whole thing is. The fact that someone he trusted might be behind it. That's brutal, and what really stands out to me is how personal it feels. This isn't some random villain with a generic plan. No, this is targeted, deliberate, almost surgical. And Jacob, you can feel that shift in him. The moment he realizes it's not just a mission gone wrong, it's about him. That's when everything changes. I genuinely think whatever comes next is going to push him in ways we haven't seen before. So now the real question is, what does Jacob do next? Does he fight back? Does he try to escape? Or does he play along and figure out who's behind all of this? And let's be real for a second. Who do you think betrayed him? Because someone definitely did. Drop your thoughts below, hit like if this gave you chills, and don't forget to subscribe because if this is just the beginning, we are in for something seriously intense.